Hey everyone, Scott Winteroth here, and in this video, I want to talk about what you can eat after bariatric surgery. If you're considering bariatric surgery, whatever type of surgery you have, whether it's the gastric bypass or the sleeve surgery or even the elastic band surgery, you probably are wondering what the heck are you going to eat after you have surgery. Let's talk about this in three phases. Phase number one is immediately after surgery. Phase number two is like up to 6 months after surgery. And phase number three is like the 12 months and beyond, which is where I'm at today. Phase one is really more of a low portion, low quantity type diet. Some hospital programs have you on puree diets. I went right from a liquid diet, high protein foods. And after that, it was mostly smooth foods or foods that are going to be easy to get down, right? Because your stomach is actually inflamed from having the surgery. So, what is a small pouch of a stomach or a small slit of a stomach is even smaller because of inflammation from having a major surgery. So after that, you're going to be focusing mostly on protein because protein is what's going to keep you full. Protein is the energy that helps fuel your body. So if you can only eat a little bit, if you only eat small portions, what you do need to eat is protein because protein is the only thing your body's going to get energy from. And that comes from the forms of protein shakes. For a lot of you, probably cheeses and dairy. I know I had a lot more cheese and dairy probably than I should have during that period, as well as other sort of easy to cook later, a little bit later on, more ground beefs, more ground turkeys, that kind of thing. I know I had a lot of rotisserie chicken too after my surgery. So that's sort of the very beginning part is eating stuff that one gets in your body that you're able to eat, doesn't cause a lot of trouble, and two, eating it in small, tiny portions. Your 6 to 9 months is when your stomach is really starting to heal and when you're cleared for basically anything. Number one, you're going to eat stuff that is conducive to your diet. And I think that this is where you can start to get off track or derail a little bit. What you're not eating is anything with sugar because that causes dumping syndrome. That's a whole nother video, but dumping syndrome makes you feel icky and it can cause lots of discomfort and make you feel nauseous, that kind of thing. So you're not going to eat a lot of sugars in that period, but you probably will start to eat more normal-ish foods. Everything from like a spring mixed lettuce to hard-boiled eggs to more foods like a tuna. Like I had a lot of tuna in that period, and also just really high protein stuff like chicken, meats, lean meats, lean fish, that kind of thing. Now that's going to get you through that 0 to 6 month. Your portions are going to get a little bit bigger, but not by much. You're still going to be eating a couple tablespoons per serving, right? Then when you get to 6 to 9 and 12 months and beyond, that's when you really start to open up flexibility. I know for me, that's when I started to have some pizza again. Every once in a while, I maybe have a half a burger, something that you can chew really easily. It's one thing you have to be careful with too. I know I've always been a fast eater, but after the surgery, like you have to slow the heck down because if you eat too fast, it's going to just ramble up in your tummy and be good, right? So you need to slow down and you need to eat softer foods and more consistently. And you kind of you get a knack for things. When you see something on a plate, you'll be like, yeah, I don't know if I want to eat that. That helps. Like you get that learned experience from other things that have bothered you. But when you get to 6 to 9 months, that's when things really change. And actually for me, although I'm not saying I'm perfect, again, this is a learning experience. I'm not a medical professional, but for me, I actually got away from eating high protein things and got more towards a plant-based diet. I'm not vegan. I'm not anything like that. I just don't want to give up meat. So I like the flexibility, being able to eat certain things. But that being said, one thing I do notice is that when you focus on more of a plant-based diet, you do tend to drop the pounds quicker because fat is fat and there's healthy fats, there's bad fats, there's medium fats, whatever you want. I mean, no matter who you talk to, they're going to tell you 10 different things about fat. But what I do know is that foods that are high in protein, especially dairy and especially some red meats, tend to keep the pounds on. So if you want to take off weight, keep that in. Now, for me today, I do try to really focus on batch cooking. I do a lot of batch preparation, meaning I make my breakfasts, I make my lunches, all like on Sundays, and I take those to work or I eat them in the morning. I love the overnight oats right now. I've been eating them with either blueberries or apples and almond milk as the binding agent with peanut butter protein in it. I'll share the recipe down below. And then for lunch, I've been focusing on either a prep salad or I've been doing a prepped burrito with rice and beans only, not a meat burrito. Those are all great things that you can batch and easily microwave at work or at home. And then dinner, I've been having something sensible lately. It's wintertime in Chicago, so it's colder and I love chili. I've been eating on it. You have to be careful with because it can have a high sugar count, especially if you get a canned chili or a pre-prepared chili. But chili and a baked potato or something like that is kind of like my go-to comfort food right now. I pretty much live a normal life now in terms of diet, in terms of what I eat. There are things I don't eat because of my goals in life, but then there's plenty of things I could eat that my stomach would be okay with.
This is a really awesome visual on what your meals might look like after your surgery.
My point is the surgery will be a lifetime, but the food restrictions won't last forever, which is both a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's how you live with it. It's going to change the outcomes of how you leverage the surgery that you got in the first place because you want to lose weight and live a new healthy lifestyle. That's why I have this channel because I'm trying to keep the pounds off, and I hope you do too. If you want to like and subscribe to my channel, we'll continue with more stories about how you can KO with me in the new year and keep those pounds off. Thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful. See you in the next video.